Right, ready. Ready. Good, did you bring the Zoom mic, Sai? No, I think Hassan has rented out all the Zoom mics so I couldn't get one. Is that a lie? Yes. Okay, I'll use my Motorola smartphone instead. Not ideal, but it will do. Coolio, well, I'm ready when you are, Tim. Let's go. Hello and welcome to the British Barker podcast, the only podcast dedicated to the British view of events surrounding FC Barcelona, the football club from the Catalan region of Catalonia. I'm your host, Tim, with my guest as always, Sai. How's it going, Sai? Good, thanks, Tim. Thinking about the recent events of Barker as always. Good to hear. I've been mixing my time recently between reading the latest transfer gossip on FC Barker and playing rounds of golf with my brother. Whereas I've just been playing with myself, Tim. More like playing with your selfie. Haha, yes, mate, love it. On it like Sonic. That's right. Anyway, Sai, we must first discuss the transfer rumors surrounding Antoine Griezmann and the possibility that he will be leaving Atletico de Madrid CF and joining FC Barker for a fee in the region of 120 million euros. Yes, Tim, what a transfer that would be for all involved. You would have to say FC Barker would be signing a player of world-class caliber for what we would normally spend on players with question marks such as Ousmane Dembele. Atletico de Madrid would get a metric ton of money for a player that has given them years of fantastic service, and Antoine Griezmann would get to join FC Barker, one of the best teams in Europe. Spot on. It means that we could see Philippe Coutinho leave the club after a promising first season but a frankly lackluster second season. I know, Sai, I'm looking at him after this season and thinking what is going on. Though to be honest, you've done nothing decent since loads of money was spent on bringing you to FC Barker, for roughly the same sort of fee that we are spending on Antoine Griezmann. It is a wonderful thought for next season, getting to see one of France's best players being fed by players already at the club such as Jordi Alba peak and that little Argentine firebrand, the diminutive legend that is Lionel Messi, as well as the incoming Frankie de Jong. Absolutely, and if you are as excited as me and Sai, why not enjoy next season's games with some delicious brandy like we do? 3 Barrels is one of the premier brands available online to order when it comes to brandy. That's right, Tim, at such a reasonable price, that familiar oaky taste is absolutely the perfect accompaniment to watching a Jordi Alba cross, a Lionel Messi dribble, or a Sergi Roberto whatever he does. Exactly right, and at 750 milliliters, this bottle is perfect for enjoying the whole 90 minutes. So if you aren't the sort of person who watches FC Barker games for 65 minutes before switching over to something else cause the game is pretty much done, head over to Amazon and pick up a few bottles. Or maybe pick up 3 barrels. 2 right, Sai. And pause. What did you think? Not bad, Tim. We'll pick this up later. I have to go now. Why is that? Oh, no reason. No, come on, what's up, Sai? Nothing, I just have prior commitments. With who? With no one. I mean, what's up? You've not been yourself since we watched the Arsenal game at the Mesta. You've not been having Bayern thoughts again, have you? No, not at all, I'm firmly over that. Niko Kovac's style of football makes me long for FC Barker. I would even take the early-o stylings of Radomir Antic, the former Luton player turned Real Madrid and FC Barker manager, than watch Bayern. Then what is going on? Are you off to see your missus? No, she has custody of Emerson and Nelson this weekend. Then who? Alright, don't be mad, Tim. I won't. When we were at the game, when your missus's dad was at the concessions and you were giving your missus a seeing to in the ground, I met the lads from Arsenal Fan TV and I kinda promised that I would go on their show to discuss the intrinsic link between the traditional Arsenal style of play and the FC Barker style of play, with emphasis on players with a shared DNA such as Giovanni van Bronckhorst, Francis Fabregas and Alex Song. No way. Why did you hide that from me? That's cool. The problem is, Tim, that I told him I was an Arsenal fan who reported on FC Barker for the Spanish sports newspaper Marca. What the hell? I know, mate, I panicked and was confused. It was the skinny one, Gus or whatever. It was Ty, Sai. It was Ty and you know it. Yeah, it was. But I saw the lights, I saw the fame, and I went for it. So how would you explain this podcast then? Go on. I told him you paid me to pretend to be a Barker fan. Sigh, that is offensive to me. You have sold out. I need time to think about this. Take your WIIU and get out.
You
Okay, Tim, I'm sorry.
fucking ruined it, you fucking robot cunt.